You heard, I heard, you heard.
Don't feel the way.
Hey yo, middle back out. Why you calling cops on me? Why you calling niggas to the facts on me? Why you really trying to get me dead?
PTSD, turn.
Hey yo, listen up, man. Y'all need to stop fucking playing with us, huh? Play no fucking game. And y'all call me service. Alright? Everybody pay taxes for y'all niggas, so treat us like a fucking human being. We your boss. You got the game boss, nigga. You hear me? We are your boss. Every time you see us, treat us like gods. You stupid mother.
That's what I'm talking about, gang.
Stop playing with me, huh?
I see me, my friend.
Y'all think, bro. Fuck out of here.
The prosecution dirty, the lawyers is corrupt. Police getting away with it, then Eli interrupts. So why you think I'm getting loud with it? I grew up getting locked up, and I'm not gonna ride with it.
The people's guys here. Subscribe to his service. Work. We gotta get them subscriptions up. Get them subscriptions. Get them vibes up.
I've been to jail 50 times, and 50 times I didn't do shit. Out of those 50 times, they gave me 50 deals of bullshit. And after all this happened, yeah, you see me, I'm fine. I had to start from zero more than 50 times.
Let me see that shit, man.
I'm from LA, fool. I'm from LA.
Search that shit.
Ah, no
Right
shit.
there, the first one. Subscribe to my shit.
Subscribe though. Subscribe.
We got you.
Let me see you. Subscribe right there. Subscribe to my shit.
Already done. Oh.
I don't fuck with dirty cops, you heard?
A few Americans are very, very wealthy, while the vast majority of we the people are having trouble saving any money at all. The solution to that problem is better jobs and more of them. However, in order to secure those jobs, you have to be qualified.
Trying to get out the hood, running out of faith. I'm asking the Lord to look out. Still with the same struggle and fighting the same battle. The wise man is hiding the way out. Are you gonna make it out? The rich is getting richer. Are you gonna make it out? The poor is getting worse. Are you gonna make it out? The middle never move. Are you gonna make it out? It's a manipulated society. Are you gonna make it out? The rich is getting richer. Are you gonna make it out? The poor is getting worse. Are you gonna make it out? The middle never move. Are you gonna make it out? It's a manipulated society. A 1% can make it out the hood, but then the 95% of that one is coming right back. Investing 8% on education. Wow, no wonder why 57% is the college dropout. 5.4% going to healthcare. 100% of those families is getting welfare. They're killing us slowly. We need unity, but at the budget, all we get is 2% for the community. I should've never said it, but I already said it. There's no need to regret it. Listen, we spend $100 billion every year on policing and another 80 on incarceration. The military spending is projected to account $600 billion from the budget of the nation. We all know it's public information, but we live in agitation, and to get self-education, we don't have the time. Sharing the same struggle, we go through the same trouble.
We hiking up a mountain, impossible to climb.
Are you gonna make it out? The rich is getting richer. Are you gonna make it out? The poor is getting worse. Are you gonna make it out? The middle never move. Are you gonna make it out? It's a manipulated society. Are you gonna make it out? The rich is getting richer. Are you gonna make it out? The poor is getting worse. Are you gonna make it out? The middle never move. Are you gonna make it out? It's a manipulated society. Wake up, go to work and go to bed. It's a manipulated society. Wake up, go to work and go to bed. It's a manipulated society. And I already gave you numbers. 1 + 1 is 2, and 2 + 2 is 4. It never fails, and I'm only speaking the truth. I know so much they want me to get on top of the roof and jump down. You never heard a nigga like me, so lunatic. Follow up on the vibe and I'll turn you into a fanatic. I'ma say it how I see it, I'ma spit it raw. There's no filter on my lips and now I'm going off. So many people have died of cancer, too many people have died of AIDS. So many people is dying now, too many people is hungry. So tell me what they need to starve to death. You only focus on the vanities. You making the rich richer, and what about the poor humanity? Are you gonna make it out? The rich is getting richer. Are you gonna make it out? words. Are you gonna make it out? The middle never move. Are you gonna make it out? It's a manipulation.
What's going on? What's going on, my peeps? How's everybody doing today? Let's hope everybody's safe and sound, healthy above every single thing, my peeps. Give my peeps a quick tour. Showing them around, you heard? We in new PALTZ.
Yeah, unfortunately, our code is
Hello.
pretty,
Hi there.
Hello. Looks like they're having a meeting here.
What's going on?
Hi, what do you guys do here?
This is Village Hall. Pardon me. This is not public. Pardon me. It's my office. Can I ask you? This is Village Hall.
Hi,
What can I do for you?
who are you?
My name's Autumn. What can I do for you?
What's your position here?
I work for the mayor.
What's your position?
My title is project manager. May
Project
I
ma-
ask your position and your title? I'm just
I work for
curious.
the people.
Okay.
I'm a journalist,
Okay.
working on a story.
Okay. I'm having an interview at the moment with somebody. So.
Okay.
All right.
I wasn't planning on interrupting.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it.
It's not a public meeting?
No, this is an interview. I'm having an interview. It's not a public meeting. We have public meetings usually in the evening.
On the evening?
I don't have one here. No, I'm sorry. Clerk's office will have one.
where's that?
Downstairs around the back of the building.
What are you guys looking for?
Excuse me?
We're having an interview, sir. This is not.
So close the door, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's what the door's there for.
What's going on?
What's going on, brother?
What do you need?
Who are you?
Tim Rogers,
How you doing? What's your position here?
village mayor.
You're the mayor?
Yeah.
It's a pleasure. They call me Eli, the people's guy.
What's up, Eli?
I'm just giving the people a tour, showing them around town.
Cool. What do you
Yeah.
want to see?
The
We did a
whole.
wedding here this morning.
Oh yeah? How was it?
Yeah, it was nice. 2 people were born in Brazil. They both work at Mohawk. They
Wow.
got married today.
What was your name?
Tim Rogers.
Tim Rogers, my peeps. It's a pleasure, man. We met the mayor. God bless him. Wow. So we just I live in Yonkers, so I came up here and
No fault. You good? Okay.
yeah, thank you. So I'm just showing the people around town and the public buildings and how things go.
College, yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go there next and show them around.
Cool.
Hopefully, there's no problem with us going over there and touring around, right?
I think you're probably fine walking
It's
around
public, right?
campus. Yeah, the
Oh.
campus is, sure.
Oh, hopefully. Wow, it was a pleasure. What else do we have here?
Cannabis market.
Anything interesting that I can show my people? Like,
Yeah, we got the cannabis market downstairs. You seen that?
oh, no, I didn't see it.
The
Great.
first cannabis market in the state.
Oh, it was here.
I'll show it to you.
Oh, great. The first cannabis market in the state, my peeps. Thank you, sir.
You got the free food fridge over there.
Oh yeah, I skipped that
where,
one.
That's where.
So people can come and either drop or pick up.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, great. Food fridge, my peeps. For those that are in need. And those who have an abundance, come in, you know?
Yeah, I'm really impressed by how used that shed is. Like, I see people dropping off. I see people picking up every single day.
Oh,
Every day.
so it came out to be a good thing for the community.
Yeah, it's appreciated.
Wow, great.
A lot of generous people make contributions. So this is
Wonderful.
where, so when the weather was more dependent and nicer, the cannabis market was here. We
Okay,
had lots of national media show up.
okay.
But now,
What year was that? You
August 10th, 2023. What's up, Heather? I'm showing these guys around.
Oh, okay. That's
what you gotta say.
How you doing, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
Not bad, thank you for asking. Thank you, sir. Okay, my page, so what do we do here?
This is the clerk's office, so it's like where parking tickets are paid. What else would you say we do
Water,
here?
sewer, taxes.
Yeah, so if you're paying water, sewer bills,
taxes.
property tax bills.
Okay. Yeah. Wow, wonderful, my page. Not bad.
Yeah. This is a vacant part of the building. This is where the police department used to have their offices.
Okay.
Now it's just vacant.
Do you have any concerns or issues that you're having a hard time dealing with when it comes to your job? What's the hardest part?
I think finding money for capital projects, right? Like we have some repairs that we need to do in this building, so we're trying to make sure we have enough money to pay for the repairs that need to be done to this roof, for instance. You know, like up this way, you can see that there's a series of trucks that are repairing sewer mains on Tricor Avenue right there. So that's like a big part of what we do is we're making sure that we have...
So they're giving a hard time to... Do you have a hard time to get funds from the state funds?
I think it's all relative. I think to get money to pay for replacement of sewer mains or water mains, like it's a hustle. You have to like chase down that grant money. You have to work with your engineers to make sure you're paying for projects. Like our staff are constantly figuring out how we can do more with less.
Right, yeah. Wow, nice.
Yeah. You want me to show you the garage? It's nice. We cleaned it up. We power washed it, painted it, and we've been trying to get community groups to use it. There's like team groups or people playing pickleball or people playing basketball. Or just, whatever. You'll see it's a unique space. Like it's sizable, but unfortunately it's not big enough. Like it'd be great if you could play basketball in there, but it's like not that big.
It's not as...
It's like 50 by 50, and then the height is probably not tall enough to like play a game. Like if you were playing volleyball, you'd hit the ceiling.
You hit the ceiling. Gotcha. How long you been the mayor?
Since June of 2015.
Since June of 2015.
8.5 years.
8.5 years. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I am 52.
He looks young, mate. He looks young.
Yeah, God bless you.
It's a stress-free job, right?
Wow.
And then we got Blue. He's our public works superintendent. He's getting into that truck over there.
Gotcha.
That's the brains of the operation. That guy knows everything.
Oh, so he's very important.
He's been here for approximately 30 years. You can ask Blue anything about this village. He has it all memorized.
Oh, great. Nice. Wow, my babes. It's a pleasure meeting the mayor.
Where's the SUNY college been?
Oh, a long time. So originally there was a school closer to the river that burned down, and then
Did anybody die?
Probably not. It was like 100 years ago. But just in terms of the history of the school, the college is out that way, and then the
So no fatal...
Oh, back when the...
Casualties?
There's like a great old painting that some artist did. It's like a rendering of what it might have looked like when that building was burning. But, you can see the campus. It's like a beautiful campus.
Gotcha. Yeah, we're going to go there next, my bitch.
You want to see the garage?
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I would love to see it. We're going to go see the garage, my bitch.
Making sure that fire station, we built a new fire station in a different part of town.
Okay.
And
Nice. How you doing? What's his name? Blue?
Yeah.
How you doing, sir? Not bad. Just giving a tour of people. I have like 40,000 people all over the world. They're interested in looking around. What we got, what we doing, how we do it.
I told them
He said you're the brain here.
You're the brain of it.
Wow.
So I'm just showing them the stuff. I'm going to go show them the garage. And then check out the clerk's office where you pay parking tickets, pay your taxes.
Gotcha. I'm assuming I have a couple of people from this town that are going to be very happy for me to be here giving them a tour with you, especially.
Yeah.
Because we don't usually get this treatment. Like, we do go to places and they don't want to be recorded. Turn the camera off, I'm calling the police, and a lot of times we end up being arrested and going to jail for just recording and showing the people around public places, you know?
Yeah.
But this with you is like something different, so hopefully it makes an example.
I like this kind of work, and I feel, you know, it's like you have to understand what's involved when you're running a public works department, running a clerk's office, and
yeah, but
I think maybe why people have responded negatively is if you show up and people feel like they don't understand why they're being asked questions. Like, that could be difficult, but I'm not really too much.
Yeah, you're public. You're working for the public, you know. So it shouldn't be nothing to hide, you know. So usually when people are hiding stuff, then there's something going on.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're kind of boring. See
the solar panels.
Solar array is really old. It was probably one of the first large-scale solar arrays constructed, and some of the mechanics in that solar array.
So does it give power to the whole?
Yeah, but those are older, inefficient solar panels where some of them work, and basically at this point, what we have to do is when we replace the roof, we will replace that whole system. So the issue is the inverters that were part of that solar panel, some of them, not all of them, have failed, and then that company went out of business. So you can't just buy new inverters from anyone. You're basically forced to buy new panels.
To buy new panels, yeah.
And, you know, those are old, inefficient panels. They've been there for going on 20 years. So what happens is, like, especially for older panels, they're just not as efficient as they used to be. So the amount of electricity that they generate is a pretty small amount
compared to the new.
And that's our hope, is that, you know, if we continue with this building and just get a new roof, you would put new roof and new panels on at that time.
You think you have a hard time getting funds for that, or do you have them already?
Oh no, we don't. Well, I guess what's interesting about any sort of solar project is you could work with the developer to make sure that I'm trying to remember exactly, but just the idea that you know, it could all be. I'm drawing a blank right now. I'm just getting tired.
It's all right.
But what else? Your colleague ran that way. You want to grab him?
No, it's all right. He go his way, you know. He tours around. He got his people. I got my people. We all have the same people, so that they get to see different parts of the building on his end. Wow, this is nice, my people. It's getting chilly too.
So I think same thing. Like, what we need to investigate is, could we put solar panels on a roof like this? Like, would that help us
without changing the whole roof?
Right. And then, you know, the advantage is, could you generate enough money from those panels to help pay for a new roof? Like, I think that's an opportunity that we need to explore further.
Okay.
Right, because if you just pay for the roof itself, it's super expensive. But maybe if we include the solar array,
exactly,
and then, you know, you pay for part of the new roof. Here, we're going this way.
Nice building, my peeps. So, yeah, but these roofs are like years old.
Yeah, it's old.
Okay.
So this is our old fire department meeting room.
Okay.
And the fire department used to be in this room, and then this was the garage where they kept their vehicles.
How you doing, boss? So what happened? What
We got grant money and we built a new fire station. We built a new energy efficient fire station that's larger. Because, like, what we were doing in this building is we were squeezing 4 fire trucks in this 3-bay garage. So we really outgrew it, and now we have this state-of-the-art, much better new fire station in a different location. So now we have this space, and what we did is we power washed it, we painted it, and we're making it available to various community groups, including this cannabis farmers market.
Oh, great.
So that's what I wanted to show you.
Gotcha. So when, like, when do they open? When do they, like?
4 o'clock, right?
4 o'clock.
Yeah. So do you know about, they're called growers showcases?
No, tell me about it. I have
So, in New York State, because the rollout of legalized marijuana has taken longer than everyone would like, the idea was allow municipalities to work with growers to have farmers markets so that the growers who thought they would be able to sell some of their product earlier and they were sitting on lots of product could at least sell some of it through these farmers markets while we're all waiting for more dispensaries to get licenses so that they could open up across the state. So there's been several grower showcases. This was the first one in New York State to open. Like this launched on August 10th, and then it's 3 days a week.
So how is it going so far?
I think it's going okay.
Yeah?
What would you say?
It's going excellent.
Yeah?
Excellent.
Wow.
We still have great volume. People come walking in and shopping.
Yeah, what time is it?
It's 2:42.
So there'll be people who will line up before 4 o'clock, and they'll come in. And how many farms do you have in here now? 4?
5.
5 farms.
Including myself. Yeah. Including my farm. Everybody's from Hudson Valley.
Yeah. So that's the idea, is that these are local growers with locally sourced products. You know, all various cannabis products, whether it's waters, gummies, flowers.
Gummies, cartridges, vapes, flour, keef, chillums, pre-rolls. So we've got a variety for everybody.
Wow. I'm impressed.
And it's all legal.
I'm impressed. You hear them, my peeps? This is great. This is wonderful. So it's 5 of them, you said, right?
5 local.
5 different farms.
And a processor.
And then, you know, the public will line up and they'll come through. But, you know, these guys have been here since August 10th, 3 days a week.
So how is it, what are the benefits that brings to the community?
The primary benefit is that the growers who have been sitting on all of this inventory have an opportunity to sell some of their product. And then the reason that local government like ours are motivated to support this initiative is because the sales tax that's generated from cannabis sales is completely different from if you were to buy anything else. Like if you buy a hamburger or a pair of sneakers.
What's the difference? Is it like higher? Is it?
Yeah, we receive a material amount of that share of the sales tax. The sales tax for cannabis is 9%? 13%. 13%. And as a village, we get 1.5% of that, and our town outside of the village gets 1.5%.
So besides the cannabis, when it comes to like any other sales, what's the percentage that the town gets on any other product?
Well, if I had my phone, I could just calculate for you, like what is 1.5%. I think, you know what I did recently is I wanted to figure out how do we make $1. So if we make $1, that would be because a product that cost $66 was sold. So the sales tax on a $66 product at 9% is X, and I just know 1.5% of that is $1.
$1. Gotcha. Yeah.
The same. So we get $1, and the town gets $1. Ulster County gets their chunk, and New York State gets their chunk.
Not bad.
That's how no, not 9%. I misspoke. It's the 13%.
13. Yeah, you said 13. Wow. So there you had it, my peeps.
So
Not bad.
One of the other reasons that we really like this location.
Okay.
So this is where we have like planning board meetings, zoning board of appeals meetings, village board meetings. So a big challenge with like an old building is a lot of times they're not ADA compliant. So, you know, if you're in a wheelchair or on crutches, or you have any sort of disability, and if you're upstairs, it's very hard to get there. And then for a local government like ours, you know, if we have an elevator that's not working well or a chairlift that's not working well, it's like, you know, that's not what we should be doing. We should be able to serve anyone who wants to come to a meeting, anyone who wants to see what's
without
going
any
on.
problem.
So when this space became available, one of the things that I liked most about it is, right, you open that door,
straight
you can walk
through,
right in across
straight
the street.
through, yeah.
So it's very welcoming, right? It's the idea is that anyone can.
You won't have a hard time if you come in a wheelchair or if you have any disability. You're just straight in. Wow. So when do you guys have the meetings?
Several nights a week. Like we have village board meetings, second and fourth Wednesdays, planning board meetings, Tuesday evenings twice a month, environmental policy board meetings.
So we have all those in this?
Yeah, they're all in this location.
Gotcha.
Right, and we have a nice sculpture that says "Today is the day."
Lovely.
Yeah, this is a unique space because it has that old fire station vibe with the red tiles and the wood paneling.
So the community does come to the meetings? Or are they involved with the issues?
When we have like a public hearing about a proposed law, the community will come here. Sometimes community members will say they like the law that's being proposed.
Sometimes they're against it.
Say they do not like the.
How do they get notified? Like, how do they know that there's a meeting, and how do you involve the public? Encourage them to come.
There are legal requirements. So, like, if we have a public hearing, we have to notify it in the newspaper. But then, in addition, we also try to be communicative by like putting it on social media, putting it on our village website. I think you can never be too communicative with the public, right? People are regularly like, I didn't know about that, and it's like, we told you this way, this way, this way, and I don't disagree with them that it's very easy because everyone's super busy to like.
Yeah, everyone is in their own little world.
What might be discussed. So, our thinking is like we can always do more. We can always, be more informative about. Anything that's being considered or discussed.
So tell me one thing that you guys are like focusing on right now of the village, on fixing or a problem.
One thing that we are doing
besides
today,
go ahead.
One thing that we're doing today is a big concern of mine and an initiative that we've worked on for years is how do we source more drinking water locally. So we currently buy 60% of our water from the New York City DEP. And then the other 40%, and this is based on precipitation. So if it rains a lot, we buy less from the DEP. If it's like a drier year, we buy more from the DEP. But on average, it's a 60-40 split. So the challenge that we have is that DEP water, because there's an aqueduct called the Catskill Aqueduct that runs through our community.
Okay.
We got a little spigot. We buy some of that water.
Who owns that?
New York City.
The city. So why you have to buy it?
Because they
you have to buy it from the city.
Yeah, right. So like it's a giant 100-year-old pipe that requires maintenance, which costs money.
Yeah, but aren't you part of the city? Like, aren't you part of the state?
Yeah, but like let's think about this, right? We also sell water to that restaurant down on Main Street.
It's a private business.
Yeah, it's a private business. They need water for their customers, for washing dishes, for making beer, whatever it is. And New York City is a public entity, but they can't just give us water for free. I get frustrated with how much they charge us and how much they keep raising the price of their raw water. But they got to charge us something. I'm not a New York City taxpayer because I live upstate.
Okay.
They have this giant aqueduct, like I said, that we have access to. We can buy water from it. And so our goal is to source more water locally, source it from groundwater wells in addition to the surface water reservoirs that we have up on the mountain. So, and you're asking me, like, what are we doing today? Today, we actually had a pre-bid meeting with prospective contractors that will bid on the opportunity to connect some of those wells that we have drilled, connect them to our water treatment plant.
Those will be private contractors or city?
Yeah, right, like a private contractor, like, you know.
Would that be more convenient to you? Getting, like, would you buy it off the private contractor?
No, so all they're doing is so what we have done is that we have a water treatment plant property up on the mountain, and that's where we have a multi-million-dollar filtration system. So if we get water from a reservoir, we run it through that filtration system, and then we send it down here, and then you and I drink it. Or water that we buy from New York City, we run it through that filtration system, then we send it down to the village and we consume it, right? So those wells, in addition to the surface water reservoirs up at that plant property, they are nearby. Like a groundwater well is like when you have water that's in a well several hundred feet
all the way down, yeah,
all the way down. It's like from like geologic features. It's like water that's existed for a very long time. So what we're doing is we're pumping the water out of the ground, running it through that same filtration system, and then drinking it. So it's just a different method for getting water. So,
but still getting it from the same place.
Yeah, but that water doesn't commingle with our surface water, right? Surface water is basically
it's two different.
Yeah, surface water is basically just rain runoff, and
from the mountain.
Groundwater is just water that's in the bedrock.
On the bottom, yeah. Gotcha. Which one's better?
Some will say that the groundwater is easier to deal with because it requires less treatment. But we're agnostic about that because we are required to treat all of our water and then disinfect it. All water gets disinfected with chlorine, just like a trace amount, just so there's no bacteria in it, so no one dies.
Wow. Wow, nice. Listen, it's been a pleasure talking to you. I really don't want to take more of your time.
I put the tattoo on my shirt. I put the tattoo on my shirt. On my shirt. On my shirt. Say what? Eat it out!
Yeah, I would like to come. I would like to come to one of the meetings to see how they go and then show it to the people.
Yeah. You can check out
to see how the community is involved with the issues of the town and the village.
Some meetings are well attended and some of them are very quiet. Depends on what's on the agenda.
Got you.
You can check out the Cannabis showcase. They open at 4.
Oh, great. Well, let me just go this way. Listen.
All right.
God bless you, man. It was great, man. Thank you. My peep, that was the mayor. Wow. Love and respect to this mayor, man. Yo, this is a cool dude, man. I like him, bro. Also, you guys are about to open?
4 o'clock.
4 o'clock, is that right?
The farmers should start showing up. The other farmers will be here usually about 3:30.
So we have the 5 that you said that you guys have. Do they come here? And okay.
They set up their tables, displays, flour, whatever, so we can talk to the consumers. On top of that, the processor is here to explain all of his stuff, his gummies, his vapes, everything.
Wow.
It's a good time, man. We have a dispensary out of Albany, comes down Legacy, and they're the ones who do the legal sales.
And that brings money to the community. It's a big help.
Oh, it does. So far we've hired, I think there's been at least 15 people hired, just between the farms, the processor.
And jobs, exactly, and jobs. Besides bringing money, revenue, it gives jobs.
The customers make the best employees.
That's a fact. Well, yo, take care. It was a pleasure, man. They call me Eli, all right? 7. Eli, the People's Guy on YouTube. Take care, man.
Stop by after 4.
Okay, I'll probably do. I'm going to go take a quick...
4 to 7, and tomorrow is 12 to 6:30.
All right, I'm going to go take a quick tour of the college now. Take care, man.
You got it, my friend.
All right. My peeps. There you had it. Love and respect is all we got. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for pulling up. You heard my piece? I had it. You see what we do? Was talking to the mayor, chopping it up. That's how it's supposed to be, man. This is the perfect example of how every single city worker, public employee should behave with members of the public, especially when we are recording, conducting an audit, making sure that everything is okay, making sure that they're not violating nobody's rights, making sure that they're giving us what they promised. Once again, shout out to this mayor. Love and respect, my piece. Put down in the comments all the love, because I know you love this guy a little bit. I don't know what, if he said something that you might not like or don't agree with, but that's something that every individual takes it in perspective. You know what I mean, my piece? So, but in overall, to me, great guy, my piece. You heard? Great guy. Well, don't forget to pull up to the People's Podcast. Don't forget to pull up to tpgmerch.com. And don't forget to pull up to elytpg dues. You heard? Because we're now going to get take a tour in college or probably around the town. And that's going to be on elytpg dues, my piece. You heard? Look, dog. They coming with it already, my piece. You heard? They're going to do the Cannabis showcase.
The mother people's God. I don't bother nobody. Yeah, that's the people's God. So you don't bother me. The mother people's God. I'm trying to be okay. Yeah, that's the people's God. I want an agent P. The mother people's God. I don't bother nobody now. Yeah, that's the people's God. So you don't bother me. The mother people's God. I have this word penetrated inside of my head. Successful. Getting pulled over to get extorted every other day is stressful. Yo, I've been to jail 50 times, and 50 times I done do shit. Out of those 50 times they gave me 50 deals of bullshit. And after all this happened, yeah, you see me, I'm fine. I had to start from zero more than 50 times. I'm trying to be okay. Yeah, that's the people's God. I want an agent P. The mother people's God. I don't bother nobody. Yeah, that's the people's God. So you don't bother me. The mother people's God. I'm trying to be okay. Yeah, that's the people's God. I want an agent P.
Do I have to tell them? Yeah, they want to know the situation. I have to tell them they're criminal. They don't need to know you. If they don't know, they don't need to know you.
You heard, I heard, you heard.
Don't feel the hurt.
Hey, yo, middle back, huh? Why you calling cops on me? Why you calling niggas to the shots on me? Why you really trying to get me dead?
PTSD,
Hey, yo, listen up, man.
y'all need to stop fucking playing with us, huh? Play no fucking game, and y'all call me service. Alright? Everybody pay taxes for y'all niggas, so treat us like a fucking human being. We your boss. You got the game for your niggas. You hear me? We are your boss. Every time you see us, treat us like God. You stupid mother.
That's what I'm talking about, gang.
I'm playing with me, huh?
I see me, my friend.
Y'all bro. Fuck out of here.
The prosecution dirty, the lawyers is corrupt. Police getting away with it, then Eli interrupts. So why you think I'm getting loud with it? I grew up getting locked up, and I'm not gonna ride with it.
The people's guys here. Subscribe to his service. Work. We gotta get them subscriptions up. Get them subscriptions. Get them vibes up.
I've been to jail 50 times, and 50 times I done do shit. Out of those 50 times they gave me 50 deals of bullshit. And after all this happened, yeah, you see me, I'm fine. I had to start from zero more than 50 times.
Let me see that shit, man.
I'm from LA, fool. I'm from LA.
Search that shit.
No
right
shit.
there, the first one. Subscribe to my shit.
Subscribe those. Subscribe.
We got you.
Let me see. Subscribe right there. Subscribe to my shit.
Already done.
I don't fuck with dirty cops, you heard?